since then, it's just become my home. I came here young and single and young and naive, and now I have a family, and I try to get involved in the community as much as I can. And the best part about being police officer anymore is we have a very good relationship with the residents, and the residents in Seaboard really support the police department, so we're able to help each other and make very good relationships with people in the community.
How long have you been working with the fire department?
Since 1990, so it's like 32 years now.
What made you want to work for the fire department?
Well, I started as a youth when I was 16 in high school. I started volunteer firefighting with Lake Township, and that got me involved with the fire aspect and the emergency services. The excitement of it, the diversity, you never know what each day is going to bring. It's always different. The challenges that the job brings really entice me to want to go into this field. As part of my job, there's never a typical day. Every day's different. It's not like you show up to work and do the same thing day in and day out. You might have a busy day, you might have a slow day, you might have an exciting day. It's always very random and it's always changing. And on top of that, we get to build relationships with people, and we communicate with daily and build different relationships with different people and try to make a positive impact in the community where we live.
Well, I'm responsible for the overall operations, every day at the fire department.
I oversee, there's 6 guys on duty each day, so I oversee them each day. I'm in charge and oversee the budget, working on the budget and the monetary aspects of it, the EMS operations, the billing and such, all fall under, my duties as the fire chief. What's the most challenging part of my job? The most challenging part of the job, I think, is dealing with different political environments at times where due to actions of, one bad apple affects us all. So we're constantly trying to build strong relations with everybody. And, you might spend a whole career, doing the right things as a police officer and making positive impacts, and then, one police officer from the other side of the country might make a horrible mistake, and sometimes there's people that, categorize us all, in that same light, and that's the difficulty is getting through that and still striving forward and continuing to make a good impact on people. The most challenging is everything that we need to know. There's a lot of education that goes into this profession. As I said, we do firefighting, we do hazardous materials response, emergency medical, so, we have to know a little bit about so many different things, so that's a challenge in the training and the time and the education that we have to put into it. As a chief of police, what a lot of people probably don't realize is that we have to be very good financially, we have to be very good with money. Specifically, our department, the annual budget's about $2 million a year for our budget. We have 16 full-time police officers, and we have 2 full-time civilian staff and 2 part-time civilian staff, along with, the money that they make and training budgets and money for vehicles and clothing and, uniforms and stuff like that. We have to really be financially smart, so that way we spend taxpayer money wisely and don't go over our budgeted amount.
What is something interesting about your job that other people may not know about?
That's a tough one. There's so much, that relates to fire and EMS that people see in the news and on TV, but I guess a lot of it is versus what you see on TV with the drama shows. It's not as dramatic or as crazy as the drama shows, on primetime TV makes it out to be. What advice would you give someone if they were interested in becoming a firefighter? Well, the advice that I give one is, as I said earlier, is study hard, and work on your education. That's probably the biggest see some different business opportunities come in that would bring in more people to live in our area and also generate some revenue so that way we're more financially sound as an area. And if that would happen, we'd be able to market the area more and bring in more people to see what we have to offer and show everybody how awesome what Academy truly is. What are some household fire safety tips that you would recommend? Well, always the big ones. We want you to know what number to call in an emergency, which is 911. We want everybody to have an exit drill for their homes. Just like the kids in school, you practice fire drills in school. We also want you to have fire drills and practice them at home. Check your smoke detectors. Everybody should have a working smoke detector on every level of the floor. Check those twice a year. When you change your clocks, it's a good time to change the batteries in your smoke detectors. Cooking safety, there's always, cooking accidents, so, be mindful of your surroundings, with hot pots and such, don't run, if your clothes catch on fire, you'll stop, drop, and roll. There's a lot of aspects, to the fire safety that we try to teach. We go into the schools and we do public education quite a bit. Those are the main points that we really drill in every time. What is the most common cause of a house or building fire and what can be done to prevent them? Well, it's really a common cause. There's a lot of them. It's usually, it's always accidental most often. A lot of them are electrical, older homes, there's old wiring and such. So, we have a lot of electrical fires, heating fires, especially in the winter months. Just improper use of heating appliances, space heaters especially. But, electrical, a lot of people, use extension cords in the wrong manner. They use them for permanent aspects where they'll staple things, wires up just to make it more convenient in the house. So there's a lot, but electrical and heating are probably the biggest ones. If I had any advice to give you for Academy, it would be to wake up every day and try your hardest at whatever it is that you're doing that day, and also to make good decisions. Stay away from negative people, avoid negative energy, avoid drama, and just, make good decisions and realize that if you do make a bad decision, it's never too late to overcome that and, turn things in the right direction. So don't give up and do your best. What was advice or encouragement that you give to the youth who are coming? Well, study, put your heart into school and your education. When I was in school, I was an average